Okay, so we've got the little JAP Model 80, and I can't remember the last time this little engine run. It was probably before I moved down to Dorset, so I'm going to say it's probably best part of 7 years. Now, I have just had it running, and it basically had dead spark, no spark on the mag. What was happening was the points had fouled, but then they'd also stuck open. So a little bit of 3-in-1 oil and working it back and forth, opening and closing the points, it freed it all off, and then a good clean with some emery cloth and then a bit of brake cleaner just to degrease it. And she got a bit of a spark, and I must admit I didn't think she was going to go with the spark that she had, as it seemed a bit weak on the plug that was in it. So I changed the plug, and just out of curiosity, spun her over with a bit of brake cleaner and some 2-stroke oil in the bore, and it went. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to see if we can't get it going again. So I've put fresh fuel in the tank. I'm going to just set the throttle somewhat high and give her a go. So she fired up, but whether she'll go again, I've flooded the carb something rotten, so should be all good to go. It has got a bit of a bottom end knock, I think, maybe, on this engine, but it is what it is, and it runs. I mean, a little puff of smoke come out then, so that must be from when it was last fired. But anyway, we'll see if it goes. I'm hoping it will. Just thinking about it. Certainly thinking about it. It fired up better than it did when I put the petrol down the bore. It took a while. It was spinning over before it did, but give it another go. Give it some more throttle. A bit more throttle. Open it wide up. There's no real reason to this video other than I wanted to see it run again. So let's spend half an hour fiddling. Have it. Just going to let it run out of fuel, so that the petrol in the carb doesn't go stale. But yeah, she runs all right. I left it with flat out on the throttle to start with, and you could tell from how it revs up now to how it revved up when it first started that there was obviously a build-up of stale fuel, or it just wasn't quite getting the mix right until it revved up real high and obviously to its max RPM. But now she seems to be running happier. So she's on just above tick over now, and like that, ran out of fuel. So there she is, the little JAP Model 80 off a Greens flyweight mower. Probably one of the first engines I ever bought. And it's still with me. Like I say, it's got a bit of a rattle to it, but nonetheless it runs all right. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's little video, and I'll see you in the next.